Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel if you're not new, and if you're like the majority of people, you are new. Hello, I am the Astros, and today I'm going to be using all of my red art supplies. Currently I am swatching all of my art supplies. I have very few, so this challenge you would think would be very easy. As you'll see later on, it was fairly hard. As you can see here, I decided I was going to add my oil paint so that I could truly be using all of my red art supplies. That was a big mistake. I'm new to oils, don't ever use them. Off camera, I had to actually open up the two colors I was going to use that I had in the red shade. That was a bad idea. I decided to only use my red art supplies, so I wasn't going to use any pencils since I don't have any red pencils, so I had to use my colored pencils. So if you can't see the sketch, I had to draw very lightly because these are not erasable. In fact, they're crazy art and not very good for erasing. As you can see here, I'm trying to erase. Didn't work out very well, so I just had to go on with it. I felt like the sketch was it was too close to the left. I wanted to move it to the right, but I was unable to because I couldn't, erase it. So I just tried going on with what I could. I didn't go into this with any idea of what I was going to draw. I knew it was going to have to be red because it's using all my red art supplies. But I didn't know if I was going to do anything stereotypically red. I was just kind of bouncing off ideas. I was thinking if I was going to do a mermaid or just have a person sitting down. I had no idea what going into this, and that was a very big mistake. In fact, this video is full of many mistakes. I decided to start off with my watercolors since I had most of those in red, and I started off with my lightest shade, which I believe is bright red. I like these watercolors. I got them from Walmart. They're fairly good. I'm not used to watercolors since I mainly use colored pencils in my artwork, but I thought I mainly use watercolors for this since they were the majority and I could get off like bigger swatches with this. And I decided to make her skin tone the lightest out of all these reds since it looked the closest to a skin tone. Now I'm onto her hair, and this is a problem I'll have throughout the entire piece. Since I have very little red art supplies, and a lot of them are from the same brands and stuff. I think my main two, one of them's from Artist Loft, and I forgot the other brand. But they're all very similar in tone, so it's very hard to get any contrast between any of the colors. And I didn't really like it, so you'll see me trying to struggle throughout this entire piece to, separate tones so everything is kind of distinct and separate. Like I had said earlier, I didn't know what I wanted to draw. I decided to have someone sitting down with a peace sign in front of the water. I don't like this picture very much. It felt very stiff and everything was very similar in tone, and I didn't feel like I did very good on this. But you know, if I make mistakes, might as well show you guys so you don't make the same mistakes as I did. I think now I'm using an acrylic piece. I didn't use, I only have one acrylic I was going to use throughout this piece because my other two were very orange. I think they're both vermilion and they were too orange. I thought vermilion was a red color, but they weren't. I didn't use much of the acrylic, which, as you see, I wish I used the acrylic instead of the oils. Now we're getting into my biggest regret throughout this entire piece. I used oil paint for the sky for some reason. I thought since I had to incorporate it somewhere, why not try the sky? I don't ever use oil painting. In fact, I think I probably only used it once and never went back to it because I did not like it. It's very textured and I don't really like the texture it gave. I didn't want to use so much of it at once, but I should have done some research on how to do it. It took so many layers of it and so much paint to get a flat color that I was okay with. I regret using the oil paints. It messed up some of my areas with her fingers. It's cut off now and part of her face got messed up. So I just kind of gave up and decided to just start shading with my colored pencils. At this point, I was just done with this artwork. I did not like it at all. So I was just like, you know what, just gonna get this over with, use the remaining art supplies I have, and just shade to get it over with. Because some of the colors were very similar to each other, except for that, horrible job I did with oil paint. Sorry if you're an oil painter watching this. I don't know how to use them. I decided to use the color pencils to, at least try to separate them, the colors at least, so you could at least tell which parts are body, which parts are hair, which parts are skirt, where her legs start, where the rock is. I'm not trying to add some like last minute shading just to, at least attempt to salvage this piece somewhat. The shading was okay, I guess. Half the pictures cut off for a lot of this video because I didn't see it. Like, I thought it was level, but I kept just pulling it down as I draw, so I'll fix on that. So I'm just adding some shading on the rock and her skirt, just to at least try to pop it out a little bit. It works somewhat. I decided to darken up her hair a little bit, mainly at the ends to, separate it from the water. This is my first time doing the voiceovers, and this video was unscripted, so sorry about that. I'm also recording on my phone in my closet, so if there are any audio issues, I apologize. So that's basically it for this picture. I could have done much better with it. I do regret some things, but you know what? I at least tried it. If you want to see more of this, please comment. And if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. And subscribe to my channel. Also follow me on Instagram and Amino. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.